So this is the third section, the third cue that I did for this spot. The first one was kind of a surf vibe, and I showed you guys that one. The second one, they wanted more of a driving rock thing. And then they said they wanted something really funky, like neo-funk, I guess, like the new kind of the Bruno Mars meets Prince meets James Brown, all of the above. So they sent me over a drum track, and this is the drum track that they sent me, and the tempo that they wanted to match up with the film, commercial film. And if you hear the click in the background, I'm using the click to really get me centered on where that downbeat is. Because if I just play the drum track, it off centers the pocket for the film, and it has to come right in on one with one bar of drums up front, and then they could clip it to fit it to the film. So this was the line that I came up, and this is my baritone I'm using. So that's the line that I had. All right, let's hear that with the drum track. Here we go. And like I said, well, you won't hear the click obviously, but they'll trim the intro and probably put a button on the end. A button is a hard stop. All right, so then to get this neo vibe, like where Bruno and James, Prince kind of did this a lot, where he would have like a couple of different rhythm parts. So what I did was I did these thirds, these dyads and thirds. And then coming out of it, I went to 6, and then a line to counter with the bass line. So we got this. All right, so let's hear that with the drum groove and the bass line. All right, then I sent that over, and they liked it a lot. But one of the producers, there was a few on this, said, could you add something more like rhythmic to it, funky rhythmic to it? So this is my other Zion, Blue Sky, painted by Wayne Jarrett. The guys at Zion are the best. So I came up with this was the funk line I had, which kind of counters everything. And that's kind of like interacting with this is like the third part. So I had to keep it sparse, but I wanted it to pop too. So against the B9, and there I have just going up to the inversion, B7th inversion, and did a shimmer going up to the third and the 7th, kind of Prince-like, of course. And then that's kind of I think I did it like that. Like a gospel thing, which I got from George Benson, by the way, the greatest jazz guitar player on planet Earth, who I was fortunate enough to have 8 lessons with. And then this is just thirds going down to the flat 7 and 9th, Brent Mason kind of thing. And then up to the 3rd and the 5th. Just kind of outlining the B7. And then the Prince B9. Hit me. Okay, let me bring that in. So there's the funk part with this. All right, so I did add one more thing, and it's up to them if they want to use it. They could pull it out of the stems. So at the very end, when I'm doing I did coming across the B7 sharp 9 chord. Just to give it a little tension in there. So let's bring that into the whole mix. Actually, this isn't mixed, this is all rough. And that's it. Sent it, got approved, and off to the next mission impossible.